Welcome to my channel! Hello kids! I'm your teacher Zell. Welcome to Science class. Science 3 Quarter 2 Week 4 Day 4. Our learning objective: at the end of the lesson, you will be able to describe wings of animals, butterfly, bats, eagle, etc., and their role in movement and in gathering food. Let's discover wings of animals and their role in movement and in gathering food. In the previous lesson, we have learned how the different mouth parts of animals and how each mouth part is shaped in the way that help the animal find and catch food. And since animals need movement in finding food, animals need body parts for movement. Some movement may require flying because their source of food may be found on trees, flowers, or animals that also fly. So, what do you think this body part that animals need in order to fly? Very good, wings. So how familiar are you with animals with wings? Let's have a guessing game. Are you ready, kids? Now, can you guess this animal? What animal is it? Good job! It's a bat. Because they eat food from trees, how do these bats use their wings? They can fly and reach the foods hanging on the trees. Can you guess the animal? What is it? It's a dragonfly. Very good. Dragonflies do not eat nectar from flowers, but eat other flying insects. How can their wings help them get its food? They fly to chase the flying insect. Can you guess the animal from its wings? What animal is it? It's a bird. Good job. How did you know that it is from a bird? The wings have feathers. Insects and bats do not have feathers. Do you know that the falcon eats smaller birds as well? How can they use their wings if they eat smaller birds? They can chase after these birds so they can eat it. Can you demonstrate it with your arms how their wings move? Very good, kids. Do you ever wonder why these animals have wings? Can flying help birds and other flying animals find food? We will be able to find these answers in our activity. Observe carefully the picture. Observe the eagle and its wings. When it flies with its wings spread wide, it's said to be soaring. So everybody, let's do soaring. Let's use our arms as wings when we soar. What you see is a helicopter which is flying above the house. Was it moving forward? No. Was it moving backward? No. Yes, class, it just stays up there, not moving backward or forward. We say that the helicopter is hovering. Do you know that birds can also hover? A hummingbird hovering near a flower. See how the hummingbird hovers over the flower? It does not move anywhere. It just stays in the air near the flower. Observe carefully the following picture. What you see is a picture of a bird flapping its wings. How do the wings move? They move up and down. So everybody, let us demonstrate flapping using your arms as your wings. Are you ready? Let's go! Today, after describing mouth parts of different animals in the previous lesson, we will now learn more about the wings of animals. Have you seen how birds fly? Can you describe the size or shape of the wings of these birds? We have here the eagle, the hummingbird, and the falcon. Eagle long and broad, hummingbird small, falcon long and pointed. Have you noticed something? The wings of the birds are not the same. So in our lesson, we will not only describe how their wings look, but we will also find out how their wings way of their flying is important in getting food. Let's perform activity number 4. How do birds' wings differ? Let us kid watch the videos about the 3 birds. What can you say about the wings of the eagle? It is long. Good job, kids. Now, let's watch a video about falcon.
The true superpowered king of speed is about to clobber one of these pigeons. A peregrine falcon may chase a pigeon in one of two ways. The first method is the flat-out chase. Sometimes it works, but pigeons are fast too. And when jostling back and forth with a peregrine in this mode, prey will occasionally slip away. When this happens, the peregrine can recalibrate and switch to method number 2. It's called the rapid stoop, the dive bomb. The attack begins slowly, then gradually picks up speed. Its wings tucked in, the falcon is approaching 200 miles per hour. It is now the fastest animal on the planet. Against this superpowered speed, the pigeon is defenseless. It's tough to hide from an attack like that.
What do you notice, kids? Which bird do you think flies faster, the eagle or the falcon? It's the falcon. The falcon wings are large. How does flying fast help the falcon get its food? It can chase other birds by flying faster. Now kids, let's watch a video about a hummingbird.
Is it a bird? Is it a bee? Perhaps it's a little of both. A hummingbird. Of course, a hummingbird isn't an insect, but now biologists have discovered that insects such as bees can unlock some enduring hummingbird mysteries. Hummingbirds are warm-blooded, hollow-boned, and feather-winged, just like all birds. But they stand out with an impressive list of features and some extreme biology. They're the smallest of birds. One species measures just 5 centimeters from beak to tail. But relative to its size, the hummingbird has the largest brain of any bird. And it also has the largest heart of any animal relative to its own body weight. Its brain processes visual motion in a unique way. Most animals' brains are tuned to detect motion from behind better than other types of motion. Hummingbirds sense movement equally in all directions. This allows them to hover and fly with precision, evade predators, and perform flamboyant mating displays to impress females. The hummingbird's heart is just as impressive, capable of beating over 1,000 times a minute, pumping blood to its enormous flight muscles to power wings that can flap up to 80 times a second. Most other flying birds beat their wings fewer than 5 times a second. Hummingbirds burn a massive amount of energy to sustain their rapid wing beat. With the exception of insects, they have the fastest metabolism of any animal. Every day, they need to consume half their weight in sugar. They do this by pumping 10 drops of nectar out of a flower every 15 milliseconds, with a tongue so long it coils up inside their head when it's retracted. In the case of the sword-billed hummingbird, that tongue is encased in the world's longest bird beak, relative to size. Hummingbirds also require protein to survive, so they've become adept aerial hunters of tiny insects. Their flying skills really set them apart. Nearly a decade ago, biologists proved that hummingbirds fly more like insects than like birds. Just like dragonflies and bees, they can hover for long periods, even flying backwards or upside down. No other bird is capable of such aerial acrobatics. Most birds flap their wings up and down, generating their lift force on the downstroke of the wing. But hummingbirds rotate their wings in a figure-of-8 motion. This movement creates air currents that generate lift from both the upstroke and the downstroke. It allows them to hover and perform insect-like maneuvers, despite having the same physiology as other birds. Insect wings are flexible, but the wings of a hummingbird are constrained by a skeleton. So they achieve insect-like flight by rotating their shoulders 180 degrees. Now it's been found that hummingbirds are even more like insects than we previously thought. It was once believed that hummingbirds had a better understanding of the world than lowly insects. But comparing hummingbirds to bees has resulted in an extraordinary discovery. The hummingbird uses the same sort of intelligence as a bee to navigate its complex world of shape and color. Experiments show that both animals can actually remember the locations of the most rewarding, nectar-rich flowers in a field filled with blooms, or a tree laden with blossom. And once they find them, they devise well-defined circuits to repeatedly visit these flowers in virtually the same order. They even take the shortest routes to save flying time and energy. Birds and bees took separate evolutionary paths at least 600 million years ago. Birds flew up the evolutionary ladder, while insects hovered on the lower rungs. But despite their place, insects like bees may hold the key to our understanding of some of the hummingbird's most extraordinary behavior. Thanks for watching. We have
Now, did you observe the hummingbird? Compare to the wings of a hummingbird with the wings of this eagle or the eagle and the falcon. What can you say about its wings? They are smaller. How can the hummingbird use its wings when getting nectar from flowers? it will have near the flower while sipping the nectar from the flower. Aside from the birds, there are also insects that fly. Do you know any of these insects? Yes, we have butterfly and dragonfly. Now in falcon, it's other birds. A dragonfly eats flying insects. How do the falcon and the dragonfly catch them while flying? They must fly faster to be able to catch them while flying. These are the butterfly and the hummingbird. Which animal has very thin wings? Of course, the butterfly. Which animal has more wings? Butterfly again. Which animal has feather or their wings? It's the hummingbird. Both of them get nectar as their food. What kind of flying movement do you think they both do to get nectar? It's a hover, yes. Do they soar, fly fast, or hover around the flower? They hover near the flower. Good job, kids! Now let's complete the following statement by choosing the words or phrases below. We have here the choices: soar, eagle, hover, falcon, fly very fast, and butterfly. Some flying animals need to soar high so they can have a better view when looking for food. An example of this kind of animal is the eagle. Good job! Next, for number 2. Some flying animals need to hover near an object like a flower to get their food. One insect known to do this is the butterfly. Good job! Next, for number 3. Some animals need to blank to chase other flying animals. The blank is an example of bird that hunts flying animals. Answer for the first blank is fly very fast, and falcon in the second blank. The falcon is an example of a bird that hunts flying animals. How does a hummingbird's way of flying help it get nectar from a flower? When the hummingbird needs to suck the nectar from the flower, it must be able to hover in midair. Their wings are made to enable them to hover. 2. How does the falcon fast flying ability to help catch animals that can also fly? It can chase animals flying faster. 3. How does the soaring ability of an eagle help it get food on the ground? By soaring high, the eagle can spot the prey more easily from a greater distance. Why do you think some birds need to soar? To get a better view when finding food underground. Why do some animals need to fly fast in order to hunt for food? To chase and catch other flying animals. You have learned that birds and other flying animals do not fly in the same way. Why do some birds and other flying insects need to hover? To get food from sources like flowers. If a hummingbird has a pair of broad and long wings, will it be able to hover near a flower? No. If an eagle has a pair of short and small wings, will it be able to soar high while looking for food? No. Now look on the screen, complete the paragraph posted on the blackboard by selecting from the choice above. We have here choices: food, hover, fly, very fast, soar, size, and shape. Wings of animals differ in size and shape. Therefore, they also differ in the way they fly. Some birds can soar, like the eagle. Some animals fly very fast to chase other flying animals, like the falcon and the dragonfly. Other animals just hover in midair, like the hummingbird and the butterfly. The way they fly also help them in finding and getting food. Good job, kids! Now choose the letter of the correct answer. If the bird needs to look for food on the ground, what kind of wings does it need to fly without too much movement? A. Long and broad. B. Short and narrow. C. Short and broad. D. Long and narrow. Two. The falcon is also a bird that eats other birds. How can its wings be useful for chasing these birds? A. By flying fast. B. By gliding slowly. C. By staying in one place. D. By flying sideways. 3. If a flying animal has to hover on one place when getting food, what kind of wings must it have to do this task? A. Long and pointed wings. B. Short and small wings. C. Broad and long wings. D. Broad and short wings. 4. What body parts help the hummingbird get food from the flowers? A. Wings only. B. Wings and claws. C. Wings and beak. D. Beak only. 5. What body parts help the eagle catch their prey as food? A. Wings and beak. B. Wings and claws. C. Claws only. D. Wings only. Now for answer key. A. Number 1A, number 2A, 3B, 4C, and 5B. Good job, kids! See you next time! Thank you for listening!